Okay, I think we are in fact live. Hopefully everything's working. I'm having some really weird lighting issues in the place where I'm actually recording now. So if I look kind of funny, I'm still trying to figure out the correct settings. I know I have a couple of umbrella lamps that I'm going to try, but we're going to get this stream going here today, guys. We are going to be doing something a little bit different. I know I originally stated I was going to try to capture all of the original 151 Pokemon in Pokemon Crystal. However, I am going to break that rule here today. I want to do something a little different. What I would like to do is I would actually like to try to shiny hunt Spearow in Pokemon BDSP. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, hey Corey, Pokemon BDSP is not that cool, but you know what? I've never actually used the Pokeradar, so we're going to give that a go. We're going to see if we can actually do that here today, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. Now, I think I might be able to set the microphone up like this instead. Hopefully that actually works out. If it does, that's great. If it doesn't, well, we'll soon find out. I'm trying a different camera angle here as well, just to see if this actually works out. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a moment here. I'm just going to check my sound in my headset, just because I changed a couple of settings here before we actually get started. Game audio is a little bit loud. Okay, we're going to change the audio. Okay, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Tyler, how's it going there, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us there today. We're just testing the audio here for a second, then we'll get into the actual stream. Just going to give it 1 minute. Still a little bit loud. I think we are good to actually go. I think we're good to actually record and stream with this. I did change the audio here a little bit, so we are going to fix some things up. All right, and we are going to get a stream going here for Spearow. We're going to do a little hunt there in Pokemon BDSP here today. Hopefully that is all good with everybody. Let's see. We're not doing eggs. We are doing... Let's see here. I'm having a very difficult time trying to get my setup going here where I'm at now. Radar. Okay, we are going to edit this. How you doing there today, Tyler? Okay. You're doing fantastic. You finally got your Charmander at 216 eggs. Woohoo. Right on, buddy. That actually makes me pretty happy to hear that. I was at work most of the day today, so when it came time to do the stream stuff, I was like, well, we'll give it a little time here to get this going. Trying to... I'm all out of sorts when it comes to streaming and stuff right now. Everything is not how it should be, honestly. I've had monitors die, I've had everything just not work for me, and it's been a big pain for me, honestly. definitely don't have enough room where I'm currently at to be able to do everything, but that's okay. We'll eventually get it all figured out. We'll eventually get it all figured out. So today we're doing the Pokeradar. Now that's something that I actually haven't done before. So we are actually going to be doing some shiny hunting here for Spearow. Hopefully, hopefully we can actually figure this out. To my understanding, what we do is we have to use the Pokeradar, and of course we have to use our super or max repels in order to find our Pokemon. Now there is a right way and a wrong. Yeah, exactly. All these trainers have to be defeated before we actually get going. So I'm gonna have to scoot through this here real fast. And then we'll get into it. Now, if we don't actually enjoy doing this, we'll probably end up trying something a little different. Checking a setting here. All of my colors and everything are all goofed up. Oh, that might actually be okay here. Kind of doing things as I go on. So now I just got to start with my brand new hunt for shiny Lapras, and so far I'm at 20 eggs. Just a heads up, it'll break your chain for Pokeradar. You think it'll break my chain, eh? Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. We're gonna sword stance here. We're gonna try to do this. I've actually never done this before, so I'm really hoping we can do it. I did think about doing shiny Spearow in Pokemon Crystal, but then I'm like, you know what? I've done a lot of stuff in Pokemon Crystal, and I think it's time we actually try something a little different. Now I've got all my elixirs and everything. And I'm not really sure what the best spot is for my camera either. Looks like my team preview is all goofed up there in the corner, but yeah, no, today we're going for Spearow. Okay. So what I have to do is I have to get up to the very top of this route here. I think it's route number 225 is what I'm currently on. Once we get up a little ways there, we should be able to start doing our chain for Spearow. Now, a funny story is I went to go looking for my BDSP copy here, and I couldn't actually find it. I couldn't find my game save. I have too many Nintendo Switches. So when it came time to actually do this stream, I scheduled myself for like 4:45, and I got home at like 4:15, and I'm like, okay, let's find this game save. And honestly, I couldn't find it. I had no idea where it was. I'm like, this isn't good. Brick break, I guess. Now we do have some elixirs, which is good. So we're going to be able to get our PP back up. So hopefully you guys don't mind kind of hanging out and chilling with me there for a little bit. I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare for this stream. Now, I think it's this. Is it this way? I think it is. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Spearow is 5% chance of being found on Route 225. Now, is my coloring on the Switch all funky? My color correction might be... Oh yeah, my color correction is like crazy jacked. That's okay. Okay, so I think we're up and over and this way. There's really only one safe place to do this hunt. And it's like very top part of the route. Definitely not the right spot. I could have swore this was the right way. Just give me a second here. I think I have a map of where I'm trying to go. General. Oh, I was in the right area at first. Oh. Yeah, this is the right way to go. And I don't know if I actually need anything to surf. I also don't remember if I can access my PC. It's been so long since I actually played BDSP, to be honest. All I know is I needed to have a Pokemon that had full swipe and the capability of knocking some Pokemon out. Okay, let's see here. Yep, that's right. We're gonna surf. I think this is correct. We go across the what? Nope, that is not correct. We actually got to go back. And we're going down. We're going up. This could be a really difficult spot for us to do this in, too. Trainers everywhere! There's a lot of trainers. Hopefully you guys are along for the ride there with me tonight. We're gonna give this our best shot here. We're gonna do this once and see if we can do it. But I've never done a radar chain for a shiny Pokemon before. To my knowledge, you have to always take the furthest away grass that's shaking, and it has to be within 4 spots. Anything outside of that, don't go for. And the more that you have, the better it is. If you break it with 3, if there's 3 of them, you can just do the radar again, and it'll shake for 4 again, to my understanding. I kind of watched a couple of videos onto it there today. I know I'm not really explaining it very well. But I was also told to use the D-pad. Now, this could be quite interesting because the first thing we have to do is we actually have to find Spearow with the radar. So first things first, we are in the area. I'm actually going to get into the middle of this spot. Okay, so first things first, we are going to go to the bag. And I have to find... What do I want to find here? First things first, max elixir to Scizor. And then I need to use a max repel. And then I have to save. Okay, so after this, I can't save any further. So then I use my Pokeradar, which is here. So I can technically go to any one of these. But I should always choose the one that's furthest away. Now, we found a Spearow to start off with. So if I were to actually continue on with this radar chain, we could technically find a Spearow. However, we're after Spearow. So we are going to hit the home button here. We're going to close. We're going to reopen, launch the game. And we're going to do the radar again. Even though we already have a repel active, we do have a repel active in our save. So we got to do the radar there once again and see if we can try to find that 5% chance of, what's it called? Spearow. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I completely forgot the name of that Spearow. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to find it fast, if it's going to be slow, or what. No idea. Okay, I'm going to get this one. It's a Spearow again. So we got to close that. So Spearow, if I'm not mistaken, I think is a 25% chance. I could be wrong. But we're looking for that 5% chance of Spearow. So you're on 20 eggs there, eh, Tyler? You're on 20 eggs for your Lapras? Okay. Nope, that is a Primeape. So we got to close that. I wonder how many egg steps it is there for you, Tyler, to actually hatch one of those Lapras eggs. It's like 10,000 or something, isn't it? I feel like it's about like 10,000 or something for you to hatch that egg. I could be wrong. It might be more than that. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the starters are about 8. Are they about 8? I think they are. I could be wrong. But today we're not doing any egg hatching here. If you guys are just tuning in, we are going to try to see if we can find a shiny Spearow by using the Pokeradar. And I'm actually kind of breaking my rule. I really wanted to find everything in Pokemon Crystal to have the Game Boy mark. But honestly, I really wanted to give Radar a try. And we're looking for a 5% chance Spearow right now. Nope, that is a Spearow. Here's hoping we can find it. Now, if we don't actually get this encounter here this evening, which is very possible we may not. I might try another method. I might either go over to Pokemon Let's Go and try it there, or I may go back to Pokemon Crystal and start hatching some eggs. We'll see what happens. I'm just glad I found my my battle copy of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I have so many Switch consoles, I had no idea what one it was on and what profile it was on, and it was all over the place. I'm like, no, I lost my competitive. Wrong button, Corey. Okay, let's get this one. I've always gone for the one that's furthest away. That is Eradicate. Okay. I'm really hoping my power adapter for my monitor comes in soon. All the coloring on all these cheap monitors are throwing my settings all off here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go to the furthest one here. Okay, that's a Pharaoh. Again, we're looking for a 5% Spearow. Once we find it, we should be gold. That's Eradicate. Just going to do a quick little Google search here. I'm pretty sure it's 5% chance. I think it's Route 225. Let me see here. Route 225. Yeah, Spearow. Very rare. Oh my gosh. Okay. Very rare is what it is. Of course, I had to choose the most difficult one to find. But I think this is the only route it's available on. Route 225. No, Eradicate. Okay, let's see what this one is. Pharaoh. Oh my. Okay. This one's gonna be it, boys. This one's gonna be it. This will start our chain. I'm sure of it. Oh, jeez. It could take me an hour just to be able to find Spearow. I mean, I could technically find Pharaoh and just chain Pharaoh. But I mean, I really want to get Spearow. What will it be? Nope, that is Eradicate. This method might be real difficult. But you know, there's only so many eggs you can hatch before you want to try something different. Something that might be able to keep your, you know, attention a little bit more. Now, lucky for me, I actually get to work 6 to 2 the remainder of the week. So that means I should be able to have some earlier streams too. Okay, let's see. That is a Pharaoh. We're like half an hour into this, and I haven't found one Spearow yet. Oh, this is going to be an epic adventure. I don't know why I have to choose the more challenging ones, you know what I mean? I feel like I could probably just go to, like, Let's Go and find it. Alright, please be Spearow. Nope. That's a Pharaoh. Oh my. Alright, ladies and gents, what Pokemon are you guys shiny hunting for? I know Tyler is shiny hunting for his Lapras in Pokemon Crystal. But what is everybody else shiny hunting here today? I feel like I might be the only one doing Spearow. It's very possible. Very possible. It's probably just me. I'm gonna choose... You can choose any random one for how you begin the actual hunt. But I think you always have to choose the one that's furthest away. Okay, gonna go to this one here. Eradicate again. What are the more common ones here? I think Pharaoh and Eradicate are probably the two most common. Skuntank is incredibly rare, or is rare. I could also find Roselia, Machoke, and Spearow, Rattata, and Banette. Banette's uncommon. But at night, day, and morning, Spearow is rare. At night, Pharaoh is uncommon. Press the A button, Corey. I'm here pressing B. Oh man. Pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. I got a good feeling about this one. Nope. That's Pharaoh. I mean, I should just shiny hunt Pharaoh, but the title is Spearow. Gotta find that very rare bird. I'm going to be very doubtful we'll find it very fast. But I've got at least, I'd say, about 5 hours to be able to sit here, so we should be able to find it within that time. That's Eradicate. Now I just thought about this. I wonder if the reasoning why my camera lighting is off is because maybe I'm sitting too low. Maybe I need to sit higher. I have no idea. Oh, that's Eradicate. Now, if you guys enjoy these kind of hunts, let me know, because I will actually do them this way as well. We can do SOS. If this works out, we can do it this method, or we can do it any other method. Doesn't really matter to me a whole lot. There are going to be a certain list of Pokemon that we're going to be doing on the Game Boy search, but I just had to change it up here today. There's only, like I said, there's only so many eggs you can actually hunt, or hatch rather, before you get tired of the same method over and over again. I think we actually ended up doing about, what was it? About 20 different Pokemon for eggs. And then we also did one SOS chain. And I had a lot of fun with the SOS chain. So that's kind of why I wanted to branch out to doing the Pokeradar. But I'm just lucky that I had a completed save for Brilliant Diamond. Just couldn't find the switch. I've got about 2 OLEDs, 1 switch light, and the rest are all like regular switches. A couple day one ones, a couple special editions. But yeah, just couldn't find the game save for some odd reason. Drove me nuts. Couldn't find it. I think it took me about a good half hour, 45 minutes to get it straightened around. Now, one other thing, too, I haven't done is I also haven't done any kind of like shiny hunting for starters in this game. I've never actually done this whole soft reset thing for shiny starters. So I might actually do that, too, at some point. But I'll have to do it on a different console, I think. I don't want to risk losing this game save again. All right, Pokeradar. Let's just choose the first one here. Maybe we'll be lucky. Nope. Now I know what you're thinking. Corey, why did you choose Spearow? Well, that's the next one in our decks. We're going in order here. So we're actually trying to do a complete shiny living dex, but we're also trying to make every Pokemon competitive. And we're setting them up through the generations. So for the most part, like I said, we did a lot of Pokemon Crystal. We ended up injecting them from an original Pokemon Crystal cartridge over to the 3DS Virtual Console. Then we transferred them up through Transporter and Bank and all that stuff. And I'll be honest with you guys, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So I'm just like, maybe I'll shiny hunt in some of the newer gens and see what happens. That is a Primeape. Now Primeape... Now, wait a minute here. Primeape doesn't actually show up on my list of Pokemon for this. Why? Oh, you know what? The Pokeradar... Yeah, Pokeradar is Mankey and Primeape in this area. I wonder, is there a different location for... Spearow, I wonder. I think we're good in this spot, but I'm just wondering if there's another spot Spearow is. Let me just double check here. Spearow. No, I think I'm still okay in this spot because the radar is still going to call for Pokemon that are from this route. They're just really hard to find, but Primeape and Mankey are specific to this area with the encounter. I think that's how that goes. Walking, Super Rod. Yeah, Radar. That's a key Pokemon. Yeah, Spearow is only 5%. Yeah. I think I'm still okay here. I think I'm still okay. I actually think that's how that works. I could be wrong, but if anybody out there says that I'm wrong, you know, let me know. I definitely don't want to waste your guys' time, obviously. I don't want to waste my time either. Yeah, so there's Primeape again. So Primeape is... I think that one's an uncommon encounter. Yeah, Primeape actually, his rarity is 20%. Pharaoh is actually 40%, and Raticate is 30%. But there's two instances of Pharaoh. There's a 20% and a 40%. 5%. Ugh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt, boys. 5% chance of being found is brutal. Oh, that's Roselia. Ooh, Roselia is actually a 5% chance Pokemon. Interesting. Okay. We're not after Roselia though. We're after Spearow. That actually gives me hope that I'm doing this right. Oh man. Yay for new types of content. I should have been doing this back with BDSP when it came out. I really should have. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the only thing that's affected by the shiny charm in this generation is the Masuda method. That's the only thing that's actually affected by the shiny charm. Okay, what's this going to be? Raticate. All right. Okay, that's another Roselia. I think the ones that are further away are probably my best bet. That's a Pharaoh. The whole idea is we want to get Spearow. I mean, we're going to eventually evolve into Pharaoh anyway, but I need to get Spearow from my Dex. Another Roserade, or Roselia, sorry. Okay, Primeape. I just needed to shift from Roselia to Spearow. Let's see what this is. Nope. That's not the right coloring. Okay. Okay, so if you guys are just tuning in, it's about a 5% chance of finding Spearow here with the radar or with an encounter. So first off, to start, we can choose any of the grasses, but for the most part, we want to find the ones that are furthest away. Now, Skuntank, if I'm not mistaken, Skuntank is a 10% chance Pokemon. So, not only have we been finding 15% chance Roselia, we're also finding 10% chance Skuntank. So we're looking for the 5%. That's the very rare. Okay, I gotta close that and start again. And then it has been suggested that as you go through this process, you want to basically capture every one of these. So that's what we'll do. We'll try to capture every Spearow as we go along. Now, it says that I think if you get to like 40 encounters, it goes to like better odds or something. Like the better the chain, you know, better the odds from what I've been told. However, I hear that the system is also pretty flawed too, so I don't know what's going to work or not. But I guess the key thing here is to just keep trying to see if we can find Spearow. That's another Skuntank. Okay. That's not bad. That's a Roselia. Oh, my camera is all locked up. Why did my camera lock up? What in the heck is going on here? Do I have Discord open? That's really odd. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it glitched up like that. Is there anything using it? Just give me a second here. I don't know why I'm having such difficulty here today. Will it come back? There it is. Okay. That's really odd. I haven't had those issues in a very long time. Oh, that's a Roselia. Okay, let's keep going here, ladies and gents. So far, we haven't found one Spearow, but we're finding a lot of 10 and 15 chance Pokemon. Oh, that's a Rattata! We already got you, buddy! And if I'm not mistaken, Rattata's a 5%. That's actually pretty wild. Hopefully we'll find Spearow next. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I already got Rattata. So we did Rattata in Pokemon Crystal, and then we did the Alolan one in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon with the SOS. So I'm hoping to be able to find this one in this generation. But the funny thing is, I started editing the Rattata video there today, and did you guys realize that I actually streamed 12 hours to get to Rattata? Like, I streamed a very long time just for 2 common Pokemon. It's going to be insane to see what legendary Pokemon are going to be like. That is a hidden ability one right here. That is a Pharaoh. Unfortunately, not what we're looking for. I mean, it is, but it isn't. But yeah, we streamed like 12 hours there, like across, like, I think it was like 3 streams. It was like 2 4-hours, and then we had like a 2-hour. Wait, 8, 9, 10. Actually, sorry. It was way longer than that. I don't even know. All I know is that there was like 7 like recordings that I had to go through, because I can only record them in like 2-hour increments, right? But anyways, we've been live here now for about 51 minutes, roughly. Alright, this one here. We're going to go to this one that's furthest away. That's a Raticate. Okay, we're gonna go to this one here, I think. That is a Mankey. Mankey's a 2% chance. Now they're just taunting us. Once we find this Spearow, we can get going. And I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to do it here. That's Primate. Apparently, I like pain. It's really hard to find these Pokemon for some reason. I don't know why Spearow is like only 5% chance. Like, you'd think you'd find it way more often. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So the top one is the fourth one. That's Pharaoh. Okay, this one's the furthest. That's a Primate. We'll eventually be hunting for Primate, but not today. That's Pharaoh. Okay, that's Machoke. Not even sure what percentage that one is. Machoke is a 5%. Feel like I'm sitting super far back. This one's the furthest. I'm just trying to get used to counting the amount of grass. I know I'm playing around with settings while we're doing this. It's really the only time I get to sit in front of my computer, really. Come on, frickin' Rattata. What? Come on. We'll find it eventually. It just takes so long to find, right? I guarantee it's here. But you gotta like close and relaunch your game like every time you're trying to find something in the radar, because it's just going to continue on with the chain. Rattatas everywhere. That's not really that cool, man. I don't know why I decided to try to fix that camera. It's a terrible idea. Another Rattata. Oh my goodness. 5%, man. 5%. We're getting everything but the Spearow. Okay. Nope. Another Primeape. Any luck there, Tyler? How you doing with your Lapras, buddy? Hopefully you're doing okay with your Lapras. Another mat choke. Everything but Spearow. Like, I think I've encountered everything here. Except for Bennett. We haven't actually encountered Bennett yet, but I think Bennett's only at night. Another Rattata. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. Everything but what I'm looking for. Might have to switch to Let's Go. So Spearow is only a 5% chance of being found here. It's just taking a really long time to try to find it. We're finding a lot of other 5% Pokemon, but just not the Spearow we're looking for. Lots of Pharaoh, just no Spearow. Two, three, four. That's a 4. Eradicate. We haven't seen one of them in a bit. Okay, will this be it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So the top one is the 4th. Is the furthest one away, really. Eradicate. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know why it's so hard to find Spearow. Everything says that it's very rare, but I mean, I found Roselias, we found Machokes, we found Rattatas, Skuntanks. Like, there really should be no reason why we're not finding Spearow. There's Roselia. Roselia is a 5%. try something a little closer. Rattata. Curse you. I don't want the Rattata. Jeepers. 5% chance we're finding Rattatas left, right, and center. We'll try another closer one too, just to see. That would seem to be going for the furthest away one. I bet you this one will be at 20, level 20. Not freaking Spearow. Pharaoh again. Looking for a Spearow. Now, my good friend Heft Nasty, Alex, he actually provided me a few Pokepastes for some of his teams that he uses in Regulation G. So I think for the global this week, I think I'm going to try 2 of his teams out. See if we can actually make them work. Both of them seem to be Trick Room teams, so I'm not really excited about Trick Room, but at the same time, I really want to try out his teams because he makes such really in-depth teams. So I'm going to give them a go. Matchup, 5% chance. Go figure. Okay, I'm going to try the closest one. That's a Skuntank. 10%. Alright. Okay, is anybody else out there doing any shiny hunting at this time? Let me know what you guys are hunting and how long you've been hunting for. Also, I'd like to know what generation you guys are hunting in. Let's keep some conversations going here, boys. It's really hard to shiny hunt when you're talking to yourself sometimes. That's okay, you don't have to talk if you're not wanting to. Just not used to things being so quiet. I had a little bit of a time away just because I had to move. And I lost a little bit of the viewing from this, but that's okay. We'll eventually grow it back. I think I was away for about a week, week and a half roughly. I think at least a week. I had to do a lot of moving and all that good stuff. But okay, let's choose this one here. Maybe we'll find Spearow. Nope. Yeah, we're finding a lot of the 40% chances and a lot of the weird 5% ones, but we just haven't found the right 5. See if I can show you here. Window capture. Yeah. So if you take a look here, where we're currently at, you see how Spearow here is saying it's 5%? So we're finding the 40% Pharaoh, the 30% and the 20%. But as we actually go through here, you're going to see Banette show up here at night. Roselia is a 15% chance and Skuntank is 10%. But Rattata is a 5%, so is Machoke. So I know for a fact we're capable of finding the 5%. We're just not finding the right 5%. It just takes time. It just takes too much time to try to find that 5%. I bet you I could have probably hatched a Pokemon Crystal Egg faster than this. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how long it takes. So far, we're about an hour and 27 minutes into this. Okay, let's go to this one. Nope. Pharaoh. We got to start the chain off with Spearow, because we're not going to be able to find anything different when we go through the chain. Okay, we're gonna go to this one here. It's Eradicate. And again, Eradicate was a 40%, or was he 30? Lots of statistics here, lots of statistics. That was actually a 30 chance, 30% chance. Roselia. Yeah, it says 5% even on Cerebi. Could they be wrong? think they're wrong. Joe's very rarely ever wrong. Maybe I should just see if I could find a Spearow on its own, just to confirm. I'm pretty sure it's there. It's another 5% Machoke. I guess it's also available on Route 226, which is also the next route over. But it's also the same percentage. It's also 5%. Skuntank. A Pharaoh. Wonder what happens if I defeat it. Or if I run away from it. The battery isn't charged enough. I need 49 steps. You know what? I have enough max repels. Let me see what happens if I do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna run away from this one. Instead of like closing out, I wonder if I can actually just... Okay, Mankey. Mankey is 2% chance. What is going on? Our luck is really bad today. Maybe we'll find it this way versus the other method. Yeah, like look, that's a 5%. So 2 and a 5. Okay, we're gonna run away from this one. Okay, we're gonna run around. That's Eradicate. We're just gonna try it this way for a little bit. I think the more times that we do this in this method, maybe we'll have better chances of finding that 5% than like closing and restarting. Yes, more repels. Okay, we're gonna go to this one. That's a Roselia. That's 5%. Well, actually, what, we're during the day? Should be 15%. No, it's 5%. 15%'s in Pearl. Okay. This is something that I'm learning that's new to me. I've never really done this before. I did it like once or twice back in the day with like Diamond and Pearl or Platinum or whatever it was that introduced this mechanic. But I never really did it in BDSP. So this is something new to me. I haven't really done this before. And I haven't really shiny hunted in this generation. If you guys know me, I pretty much do a lot of gen stuff for competitive wise anyway, just in like friend defend battles and whatnot. But like when it comes down to like doing the shiny hunting, I set it on this challenge so that way I'd appreciate my shiny Pokemon more, and I wanted to be able to prove to myself that I could do it like everybody else. Like back in the day when I was a kid, yeah, I did some shiny hunting and stuff, but not to the extent that shiny hunting has gotten now. So I really wanted to give this a try and see if we could actually pull it off. Okay, that's another Pharaoh. And counter by day. It's still day right now. So it's 40%. When it's at night, Pharaoh will drop to 20%. And Eradicate goes up to 30. Well, I guess that stays the same, but I guess you find Banette at 20%. That's Primeape. Primeape is 10%. Pharaoh. It'd be kind of cool if it did switch to night, though. Might break up the amount of Pharaoh we see. Kind of taunting me there a little bit. There's no way this thing is 5%. There's no way. I really needed to become knight in the game so that way I can get the 5% Roselia and like understand if it actually is 5% or not. Takes a little bit of steps there to recharge your Pokeradar. Another Spearow. Lots and lots and lots of Spearow. I mean, I already covered Rattata. We don't need another one. But we should be finding Spearow. Don't want to walk with Crobat. What am I trying to do here? There we go. Another Pharaoh. Let's check the Pokedex up here for a sec. Spearow. Habitat. Yeah, it is where I am. Just, I don't know what's going on. And there's no other locations for it. So it's gotta be... It's gotta be this location. And it doesn't matter the time of day either, so I know I'm in the right spot. 2% Mankey. Wild. Actually surprised. There. I gotta fix this chair here a little bit. There we go, that's so much better. I think I was just sitting down really, really low. 15. Yes. Five more steps. Okay, let's go to this one. Eradicate. I feel like my camera is making me look all leany for no reason. There we go. That's better. Oh my. I gotta stop adjusting things while I'm live. I'm just one of those people though that I see a problem and I have to fix it. And I know what you guys are thinking. We see it too. There we go. It would drive me nuts if I saw all my problems pop up onto the screen. Yeah, my camera's totally, like, angled funny. Okay, keep going here. Just stop playing with things. Oh, actually did manage to get the attack off. Interesting. Couldn't get away. Why can't I get away? That's right. Fear me, for my Marowak's name is Todd. Fear Todd. I don't understand what is going on with this. Like, is it just not possible to Pokeradar a Spearow? Like, what is happening? It's been almost 2 hours and we haven't found one Spearow. Must just be really bad luck? I just don't understand. I can find Spearow no problem. Why can I not find Spearow? Is it just my luck? Or is it just not possible? That's a primate. I wonder if they took Spearow's encounter out for Pokeradar to put primate, but that doesn't make sense. That's another primate. Another Pharaoh. This honestly makes no sense to me. What? I just don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna try just looking for Spearow on its own. What? Why? Like, why? Okay, so obviously we can find Spearow here. So that's not the problem. So it must be the grass patches that I'm choosing. Has to be the grass patches. That reminds me, I'm also gonna have to activate the max repel. Oh. So we have confirmed that Spearow is in this location. It's a matter of trying to select the right grass patch that it may or may not be within. And I think that's what's happening is I'm choosing ones that don't have it. Okay, that's Eradicate. I think it's all just luck based on like what one you choose. Like I don't think there's a right or wrong one that I'm choosing. I just think it's like I'm just choosing the one that doesn't have it in it, you know what I mean? It's just really random. Maybe the ones that are closer are the more common. That doesn't make any sense. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to sit here and figure this out. I don't understand how it's so difficult. Like, I should have realistically found a Spearow in the grass here by now. By using the radar. Surely that's going to be a thing at some point. Surely. Excuse me. I wonder if there's a way to tell which grass would be the one that's the 5%. I don't know if that does anything. Probably not. Nope, definitely does not. Well, I don't know, guys. This is weird. I don't understand why I'm not finding any Spearow. If I don't have the repel on, and I'm not doing radar, I can find Spearow. If I'm doing the radar and the repel, no Spearow, but every other 5% Pokemon. Like, I wish someone could explain that to me, because I'm just not understanding. Like, I don't get what I'm doing wrong. Like, that is a Machoke. Machoke is 5%. Yeah. I gotta Google this. Okay. Why can't I Pokeradar Spearow on Route 225 BDSP? Well, so far nothing actually just pops out. Yeah. Everything online says that it's here, but I can't radar it. This is definitely a poor experience with BDSP for me. Roselia. Okay. Roselia is a 5% chance. So we are finding 5%. Just not Spearow. So that doesn't make any sense. Am I doing it wrong? Maybe I need to try 226, maybe? That's a survival area. I don't... Oh, I do have... Okay. Of course, there's a trainer up here. That was not the correct path. Okay. to Route 226. Yeah, the one random Spearow that we caught. Yeah, okay. Can't believe I never got this item. Oh, it's a Dawnstone. Interesting. I guess. Where's Route 226? I can't. Frig's sakes. 226. Okay, so it's on the other side of the town. Okay, let's go to Route 226 for a minute. I don't want to go in there. Okay, this is Route 226. Let's just try something. Spearow. Okay, so this is actually going to start our chain, but it's in a really bad part of grass. We're gonna have to catch it. I can't believe I actually had to go to a different route. Maybe Cerebi is wrong about 225. No, they weren't wrong because I caught a Spearow on 225. Okay. So that's the first one. Spearow nickname? No. Was that not supposed to... I don't understand. Am I not doing this right? That's a Rattata. How did I break the... I don't understand. So if I catch the Pokemon, I break the chain? Let me see here. Rock Slide. So if I defeat it... the chain doesn't continue on. Why is the all this work? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. And that's a Golduck. So why are my chains not continuing on? Okay, right, our chain's not continuing. At least 4 tiles away. Gotta keep the chain going. Don't use your bike, don't leave the route, keep your repels active. Okay, so maybe I'm just unlucky because the actual patch was so close. I only have X amount of... Oh, look, it is continuing on, but I don't want to continue on with Golduck. Okay. So that tells me we were doing it right. Okay, so I have to go to the one that's furthest. So I don't want Primeape. So let me see here. Route 26. Is there a bigger patch of grass I can go to? I wonder. Because we were able to find it there, no problem. Let's see here. Route 226. Route 226 Sinnoh. What's that look like? There is a bigger patch of grass. Okay. So, let me see. Town map. Of course, I'm gonna have to surf over there. Okay. So you know what? We're gonna go to Route 226, considering we had way better luck with Spearow in that location. But there's probably some trainers here that I haven't fought, so... There's gonna be a trainer... 2 trainers right here, too. Yeah. I probably didn't even need to fight them, actually. I think I went one step too far. Okay, so if you guys are just tuning in, we are changing where we are searching for Spearow. Just because we had such a better chance of finding them here at 226, we're gonna leave 225 alone because we can't seem to find any of those Pokemon there. So let's go for the Rock Slide, and we're gonna go for the Air Slash. This is probably one of the reasons why I didn't shiny hunt in these methods before. I probably went for something similar and I just never did it. Actually, there's a good patch of grass close to where I'm going. Could probably do it there. Okay, that's fine. We'll let this other Spearow evolve. Zatu, okay. So this is very much a trial and error for me. I don't know... like, I've never done this right, so for me it's all new stuff. So if I'm doing it wrong, I apologize, guys. I'm sorry, it's very stressful. To me, it's stressful too, because it's kind of one of those things that I've never done, so it's like, am I doing this right? And there's really no way for me to know I'm doing it right, to be honest. But the fact that we did the Golduck portion seemed to let me believe that we were doing it right. It's just we just weren't finding the Pokemon. But there is a nice little patch of grass here by the beach. So we're going to try to go to this little patch. And then if this doesn't work, there's a part at the end of Route 226 we can go to. We've been streaming for 2 hours, 25 minutes. Alright, here we go. Yes. Oh, this game is actually pretty beautiful, actually. Okay, this is where we can be. We're gonna go to the one that's always furthest away. Okay, we don't want this Raticate. Imagine we just only find, like, the one. The one Spearow. Oh, that would suck. This is the furthest. Okay, this is a Primate. Watch us be, like, super unlucky and not find one here either. Yeah, be this one. That's a Rattata, so that's 5%, I think? I think we're on route, what, 226? Just go back to it here for a minute. I wonder if the Pokemon changed. Spearow is still 5% chance. Just change it to 226. Yeah, Spearow is still 5%. But this time, this is the lowest one on the totem pole. Machoke, that's 10%. That's a Pharaoh. Okay, eradicate. Did it break my chain? I never had a chain. The biggest issue that I'm having right now is I can't find a Spearow to chain. Spearow is a 5% chance. So if I can't find Spearow and catch it, then I can't get another Spearow in my chain. So every time I find a Spearow, I've only found 2 Spearow, but that was outside of my repels and outside of the radar. Like, okay, so here's Golduck, for example. Alright, so let's say if I take out Golduck, and I defeat Golduck. Just hypothetically. Well, not really hypothetically, I guess I'm literally trying it. This should give me another chain encounter, which it does. So the whole idea is you got to go to the one that's the furthest away, right? So there's Golduck. So realistically, if I kept doing this many times, I should be able to find Golduck. But I don't want Golduck. I'm trying to find Spearow. And of course, if you run away from the Pokemon, it breaks the chain. So that's okay, but we haven't actually found Spearow with the radar yet. And that's the problem. We're finding a lot of Pharaoh, but no Spearow. Like, all I need is one Spearow, but it's just not giving it to me. That's the problem that I'm encountering. And it's been about 2.5 hours of searching. So initially when I started doing this, it was suggested that I close and reopen the game. And I understand why, because I'm going through a lot of repels. But at the same time, I've got enough repels. See, this is a Pharaoh. This is probably the most difficult one I could have probably tried to chain for. A lot of them are just Primate and Pharaoh. Okay, eradicate. That is a 30% chance encounter. Basically, it's the same as the previous route, except they've removed Skuntank for Golduck, just because we're near the water. Pharaoh, come on. Where's this 5% Spearow? This works really well for very common Pokemon. Not so much for uncommon. No, another primate. Holy freak. These Raticates, man. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. That's a Golduck. So that's a 10% chance. Another mad choke. There we go, Spearow. Yes! Okay. So that is a Spearow. We finally got a Spearow in our chain. Oh my gosh, that took forever. Okay. So now it is suggested that we catch it. Okay, so as long as we get the furthest Pokemon away, we'll be okay. Or furthest patch of grass away. This should be a Spearow. Okay. Okay, that's crit catch. I can't believe it took us that long to find a 5% Spearow. That's actually wild. Okay, send to the box. Oh, it's a 2. It's a 2. I don't like that. I'm not going to risk that. Okay, that is 5. I think the top one. Okay, this is number 6. I honestly am surprised it took 2 hours and 43 minutes to find a 5% Spearow on Route 226. It took forever. Oh my goodness. But you know what? This one's going to be worth it. This one's going to be worth it. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. This one's the furthest. Okay, number 7. No, the chain broke. No. Ah, no way. 7 in, the chain broke. I bet you this is a different Pokemon. Yep. Ah, 7 encounters and it broke. Brutal. Brutal. Two hours, 45 minutes, and it broke. After not even 7 encounters, it was more like, what, 5? We did a 5 chain, and it broke? I think that's how that worked. Okay, try again. I wonder what the odds of finding another Spearow would be. Another Raticate, I mean. Excuse me. Okay, that's a Pharaoh. I mean, I could do a chain of Pharaoh. Okay, if we don't find another Spearow here in the next little bit, I'll probably call it a day. Just because I've got to get up early in the morning, about 4 or so. Oh, it is now officially night in the game. That doesn't change our percentage of Spearow, though. Just a Pharaoh. Pharaoh goes from 40 to... I guess 20? Where's my mouse? Yeah, 40 to 20. Okay, 10%. Jeez, this would have been great for Eradicate. Hey? There we go. Spearow. Okay. Here we go. We're back, guys. 8 encounters so far. Okay, crit catch. Okay. obviously we want to go to that top one. Okay, this is number 9. I hope this keeps going. I think that's the furthest one away. Okay, this is number 10. And it broke. I went to the wrong one. That's hard, man. I must have went to the wrong patch of grass. That's a banette. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get it back here in the next few minutes. Golduck. No, I don't think we're gonna get back there, guys. It's incredibly difficult to get that Pokemon. I think the key is to not take what it automatically gives you, and then maybe recharge your Pokeradar at the same time. All those animations look the same to me. It's another Banette. The Banette is 20% here. Now I think what I'll do is I'll probably end up saving. And then that way we can start off in this location the next time I try to shiny hunt for Spearow. I'm going to give this one another go, I think. But what I got to do tonight, I'm going to go eat some dinner. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my teams together for the global. And then I'm going to do some commentary for some Wi-Fi battles, because you guys are looking for Wi-Fi battles onto the channel. So I'm going to try to do that as well. We've got about 2 minutes left here. And I'll see if we can actually find Spearow. If we can't find Spearow in the time, like I said, I'm going to go off and do that stuff. But I definitely am liking the idea of trying other games for shiny hunting. Okay, we got one more Pokeradar to do. Just one more. Oh, the bottom left one has far more grass, but it's Raticate. Nope, Banette. Okay, that's it for me tonight. I can't do any more time into this. Unfortunately, I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. So, what we're going to do is we're going to end the stream here. I'm going to go eat some dinner. Then I'm going to go do some commentary for some Wi-Fi battles. And then I'm going to get my teams together for the global challenge for this week. So if you guys enjoyed the stream there tonight, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Post your comments in the comment section below if you're watching it post. And I will catch you guys the next time we attempt this crazy 5% Spearow. Peace out.